So when you have tried to talk to your husband on the autism spectrum about relationship issues, have you found that he just viewed you as being critical and putting him down and making him feel like he's to blame for all the problems? It's all his fault. If your husband on the autism spectrum is similar to most of the other men that I work with, he has grown up being told that he's not behaving properly and that he has been disapproved of numerous times by parents, teachers, and even peers. So he grew up knowing that he wasn't quite meeting others' expectations, and as a result, he now as an adult is very hypersensitive to perceived criticism. I say perceived criticism because oftentimes people are not purposely being critical, but he perceives it as such. And even constructive criticism or neutral feedback can download as criticism to him today because he has been conditioned, and that's the magic word. He has been conditioned from childhood to receive any type of feedback and view it as criticism. So now you, the NT wife, come along in his life, and he is perhaps not being emotionally reciprocal or displaying intimacy and empathy in the way that you want. And so you, being the loving, caring person that you are and valuing the marriage like you do, you want to fix the relationship, and you approach him in a way, and guess what? Your message downloads to him as yet another parental reprimand. He views you as a parent who is yet again disapproving of his behavior, and he's going to accuse you of blaming him, of being critical of him, and making him to believe that he's not good enough. So by virtue of a lifetime of voiced disapproval from others, he is literally programmed to perceive criticism. When you begin the sentence like "we need to talk," or "I have an issue that I need to discuss with you," he instantly predicts that he will be criticized. He expects it, he looks for it, and as you're talking, he's mounting a defense. He's not listening to what you have to say. And then after dozens and dozens and dozens of failed attempts on your part to get him to understand your perspective, your feelings, and so on, you know that it's not likely you're going to get anywhere with him. You know that when you voice your hurts and anger, he's going to do a version of meltdown or shutdown or just adult temper tantrum, and you're not going to get anywhere in the way of conflict resolution or problem solving. And so you walk away from that argument disappointed yet again, and after this happens for several years, you are now conditioned for disappointment. In other words, you go into a discussion already predicting that it's not going to turn out very well. So now we fast forward years into the relationship. He's conditioned for criticism, you're conditioned for disappointment, and the problems go unresolved and just pile up in the closet. So you're dealing with a man who has super low self-esteem, is hypersensitive to criticism, and will view even some of your neutral comments as criticism. So what do we do with this situation? Wordage is super important. It's important for you to word things in a way that doesn't convey disapproval. And I would be more than happy to help you with that. I have groups. This is a relatively easy problem to solve. The links are below.